sei porque eu fiz isso, tá safe. Será que tem gente aqui? Não, ela vazou. O professor tá aqui.
I can't believe it's taken this long for someone to go after the Duke. Another aristocratic boss, living in a palace and sucking the marrow out of the same people who built it.
Yes, I regret my affiliation with the young Duke, but his father and I were close. It was my hope that Luca would eventually grow up and learn that his actions as ruler of Serkonos have very real consequences.
He could always count on the backing of Dunwall's finances.
Tá aqui em cima.
Maybe without that, he would have developed a healthy respect for the people of Serkonos. Fear of the executioner's block has been a fine motivator for many a ruler.
Once the Duke falls, it's my hope that we can build something better here. Something more representative and inclusive.
Tá fumando, velho, aqui. Ai! Me matei a véia. Matei a velha.
Aristocratic boss, living in a palace and sucking the marrow out of the same people who built it.
Yes, I regret my affiliation with the young Duke, but his father and I were close. It was my hope that Luca would eventually grow up and learn that his actions as ruler of Serkonos have very real consequences.
He could always count on the backing of Dunwall's finances and navy. Maybe without that, he would have developed a healthy respect for the people of Serkonos. Fear of the executioner's block has been a fine motivator for many a ruler.
Once the Duke falls, it's my hope that we can build something better here. Something more representative and inclusive.
Are you ready for this?
I've been inside a dozen castles and 100 mansions, and they're the same everywhere. The Duke's palace can't be anything worse than Lady Brisby's social afternoons.
Getting inside might not be the hard part. The Duke doesn't exactly run a tight ship.
Taking down Duke Abel is only part of the puzzle. You've also got to find whatever it is he's keeping for Delilah.
You were cryptic about what you gleaned from visiting the Dust District, which is fine. The world is better with a hint of mystery. But once you're inside the Grand Palace, whatever you do could affect things in Karnaca for years to come. Remember that.
I've got a map of the Grand Palace for you, and I know something that may be useful. There's a hidden lever in the pantry that opens a passage to the Duke's vault. If he's keeping anything precious for Delilah, I suspect that's where it'll be. Beyond that, good hunting.
I'll see what I can do. I know things in Karnaca are fragile, and I've got a lot to think about after all this is done.
It's not widely known, but the Duke has a body double. The man is the spitting image of Luca.
I hope I've been of some help to you. It's good to feel useful. Here, near the end of my time. Look at you. In a lifetime, how many monarchs have done half of what you have in a month?
Huh?
Nossa, cidade bonita, hein? Ah, não, viado. Eu matei o cara. Porra, mano. Você matou o cara, velho. Boa reunião, né? Cadê daqui? Licor. Vamos.
Ready to visit the Duke?
Mas é claro.
Let's get underway.
O grande palácio. Egoísta e corrupto, o Duque Luca Belli governa Serconos e orquestrou o golpe contra você. Entra no grande palácio para encontrar e eliminar o Duque, que se protege de assassinos empregando em um duble. Um duble. Você também precisa localizar a alma de Delila, o único jeito de combater a sua imortalidade. Ele tem um dublê?
At the palace, the Duke has a look-alike body double, meant to confuse assassins.
Isso.
A friend of mine washes the linens and said the double is a smoker, if that helps. Maybe you can talk to him. She says he's a nice guy. What a shitty job, pretending to be a tyrant like Duke Luca Abel.
It's remarkable that people tolerate the Duke.
He's got an army, control of the mines, and he's had your support from the capital. At the Duke's parties, people carve up the country while eating boiled crab.
There were parties like that in Dunwall, full of toadies sucking up to me, stabbing each other in the back.
Poor Empress. I could see those party lights from the roof of the abandoned butcher shop where I slept, in the flooded district.
I know you grew up hard, Megan. I used to wander Dunwall with my face hidden, but when I got tired of it, I could always go back to the tower. Karnaka's given me perspective.
Good. After you've eliminated the Duke, find what he's holding for Delilah and take it. When you're finished, I'll pick you up in the skiff.
Eu posso conversar com um duple? Nossa, tudo podre.
Can't just sit here. Too much chance a Grand Guard catches on to us, or maybe rightful owners come and pick it up.
What's the delay getting it to the shop? Betty afraid we'll get caught?
The guy that runs the shop is nervous, but if they just let us move it straight off the boat. Now, I got a friend over at the shop. Been running protection for black market shops for years here in Karnaka and over in Colorado. So there's basically no risk.
What's your friend's name?
That's a secret. These guys deal with me and nobody else. Job security.
Tem um barco aqui. Mas eles não sobem no barco, né?
Work me till I drop. There aren't enough coins in the world to make it worth it.
So much dust lately from all the mining. Stepped up production.
Not long ago, I crewed a flatboat loaded down with this Blue Bloods furniture. Hit a reef and watched it all go down.
Quem tá com a chave? Ah, já tem corda aqui.
Just don't fit right.
Hey, you. You seem different. You're a good one. You know, there's a place near here, in some rocks behind a fountain. People have always left offerings there. That's where I started having those odd dreams. I don't go there anymore, but you might want to check it out.
Valeu.
See you sometime.
Hello?
I used to see you sometime. See you sometime.
There's no such permit, Captain. I have a law in Karnaka.
Laws change. The Duke's given the Grand Guard leeway to create new fees when needed. You know who else had a nice shop?
O mapa aqui tá maior.
Serafina, her shop burned down.
Yeah, my report said it was probably the Howlers. But no one knows how the fire started.
Captain, her brother died in that fire.
Sleep inside drunk, from what I remember. You've got until tomorrow to pay up.
É aqui onde eu vi naquela hora. O que tem mais aqui?
Think you're being quiet? See, I told you. Let's have a look.
Reeks. Gotta get a spare uniform.
Did I imagine that? No, I'm sure.
What?
Daddy what he wants.
I wonder who that was.
Tem um do sono só. Então vamos ver o que tem, né? Fecha que tá fedendo. Esse mapa aqui é grande, hein, velho.
Huh? That sounded like broken glass.
Por aqui não vai virar muito com essa máquina aqui, ó. Eu vou lá por trás. Vou jogar mais um, só pra zoar eles.
My nerves are shot. Something unsavory going on. I'm getting good and drunk after this. Whoa! Shit! What was that?
Me deu de álcool.
Prices reflect the exquisite quality of the items offered. We're gonna go somewhere.
Here you are, back among your own people. The palace born, and those who curry their favor. Are you feeling more comfortable, Majesty? Are these the people you want running a quarter of your empire? No? It never seemed to bother you before. Maybe it looks different up close. Maybe here it's harder to ignore the way the people outside the palace get through the day. In any case, I know what you're after. The heart you carry can only hold one spirit at a time. So, if you want to walk out with a piece of Delilah, you better be ready to leave something behind.
Peguei duas sunas.
Cover your face. Sure. Are you worried someone might recognize you?
Olha onde vim parar.
Greetings. I serve with discretion.
At least I have a job, which is more than he can say.
Mano, primeiro eu quero comprar.
I get a deal well made. Ah, you want blueprints for better weaponry.
It's what happens when you're half starved all the time.
Aqui, ó, faz o inimigo dormir instantaneamente.
Pleasure to do business.
It's all a fuss. Well, whatever it is, I got more important things to do.
Aqui. Essa aqui.
Very good.
Ah, me dá mais um. O que é isso aqui?
Had the same nightmare again last night. I wish
Ah,
I could
baratinho.
leave this city.
Do
Valeu.
find me again.
Posso colocar mais uma muleta, né? Nossa, tem... Eu tenho 3 espaços, mano. É... Não... Peguei um novo. Aqui, ó. Achei um da hora. Esse aqui, card poderoso. Pronto. Nossa, realmente levei susto, velho.
Can't even talk, I've heard. So now she makes lunch for me once a week.
Aqui não. É, estamos perdendo os botões. porra é essa, velho? Eu lembro que eu posso...
Can't stay hidden forever. Come on! I don't have time for games.
Jogar nos caras ali.
Somebody's down. What the? Stop! End of the road for you. Hello? Anybody? Don't make me search the whole place. I don't have time for that.
Será que não tem ninguém? Não, eu falei, não ia matar ninguém. Toma.
No! Is he? We need to find something. Anything. Come on, show yourself. We're all waiting for you. Stay sharp. Found anything yet? Look everywhere.
Já era. Acho que nem precisa nem desmaiar o cara, é só passar direto. Bom. Não, não tinha assassino não, é a máquina que deu pau aí, começou a matar geral. Acho que eu vou finalizar aqui, que eu vou ficar com sono, meio cansado, velho. Nossa, olha. Ah, tinha essas portas. É ali o palácio. Dava pra ter passado despercebido, né, cara?
Reapply next month. The command staff changes constantly. New officer.
What? Huh? Hey! Not supposed to be
No
here.
use running! Impossible!
Witchcraft can't protect you.
Can't be!
Vou jogar uma granada ali. Valeu, rapaziada. Vou... Cadê uma galera? Eu acho que eu vou... lá que eu vou recarregar, que eu não quero... Não quero matar muito. Nossa, eu matei um monte de qualquer máquina lá, né? Fiz um ataque, uma chacina ali, mas... Valeu, rapaziada. Até a próxima.